Tuesday evening, everyone. Day 2 of my 20 videos in February. First of all, thank you very much for everyone that rang, messaged, emailed me yesterday off the back of my first video. Got some great ideas for content and some queries that have come through from agents up and down the country. So I've got loads of content now to go through. So thank you. You've saved me the effort of having to create some more. So I'm going to be answering those questions over the coming days. If anyone's got any other content that they want me to add, again, send me a private message, drop a comment below. But today's video is going to be on the art of follow-up, which Sam Hunter requested in the Home Search Community Facebook page. This is going on the Home Search Community Facebook page and on LinkedIn as well. If you're not already in the Home Search Community Facebook page, I strongly recommend that you join it. There's some great content knocking about in there. So art of follow-up, I'm actually going to take Sam's point and take it my own kind of direction. And I'm going to concentrate on lost market appraisals. It's something that I've spoken about before in content, but I'm a massive believer in lost market appraisals and how powerful they can be. One, as a learning experience, but two, never giving up and being relentless with them. So to run you through kind of my mad mindset on this, when I used to lose a market appraisal, get very frustrated, blame all the externals, the variables you can't control, probably kick the filing cabinet. Once I've let out that anger, I then go back to drawing board and go, right, how could we have conducted ourselves better prior to the appraisal, on the appraisal, and the follow-up as well? So I'd strip back everything and think, what could I have done? And after I've done that, an email would go out to the lost market appraisal following up. Thank you for the invitation to appraise your property. We're big on feedback, good, bad, ugly. Let me know why we haven't won the business this time. What could we have done to win your business? Handwritten card would then go out as a follow-up saying, dear Mr. Smith, thank you again for the opportunity of appraising your property. Doors always open. Hopefully you can find your next home, to stay in contact with them that way. So email's gone out, handwritten card's gone out, and then I would save it in my CRM as a lost market appraisal so that I could easily click a button every Monday morning and go and look at lost market appraisals. Now, there's a reason I did it on a Monday morning. Monday mornings was a great time to go and prospect lost market appraisals, because if you're ringing up lost market appraisals on a Monday morning, they've not had any viewings that weekend. So that's really interesting, because our diary, Saturday, Sunday, was chock-a-block. We've sold 2 houses. Immediately, they're thinking, that's not great, after 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks with the agent they chose, who was perhaps a lesser fee and wanted too much money for it. The other would be, oh, we had viewings at the weekend. Great, how did they go? Not had any feedback yet, and it's Monday morning. We're living in a society now where you want instant information. So again, in 2019, for example, doing viewings of a Saturday, feedback would be WhatsApp to the client straight away. You'd ring them afterwards, you'd email them, whatever it is. Whereas in 2010, you'd maybe, Monday morning, go and get the feedbacks, ring your clients. It's not 2010 anymore, we're in 2021. And then the last thing was, they might say, great news, I've sold my house over the weekend, when you ring them on Monday morning. Fantastic. You've now got a hot buyer to add to your portfolio or data bank, whatever you want to call it. Go find them somewhere. And actually, 2nd of February 2021, I wish I had this tool 12 months ago to 5, 10 years ago. A bit of tech, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, called Home Search, where if you've got buyers and you've got nothing for them to sell, find what they want and go out and send some letter campaigns. We've got agents achieving some phenomenal results using it, and I'd love to share some case studies with anyone who's interested, both Home Search users or not, because it's very, very powerful. So that's following up a lost market appraisal. Now, the reason it's important, in my opinion, to follow up lost market appraisals is in 2019, I've got some notes written down here, I can't remember everything, so that's why I keep looking down. 2019, 17 properties that I sold were originally lost market appraisals. Now, I know there's plenty of people out there who'd go cheap fee, wants too much money, not motivated, see you later, archive, inactive, not dealing with them. I was relentless. I did not give up on those lost market appraisals that I thought could potentially go somewhere. And I just kept following up. Again, that art of follow-up that Sam said about the 17 properties, you're talking £100,000 roughly worth of fees. 7.8 million pounds worth of properties. It's about 20% of probably overall revenue turnover, give or take. Now, imagine you're an estate agency business and you're working at a 20% profit margin, net profit, let's say. That's your profit there in lost market appraisals. Now, it's made me think of a quote, which pains me to say, from Sir Alex Ferguson, being a diehard Liverpool fan, as you can see from the shirt on the wall. But growing up, 90s and noughties, I hated Manchester United winning the league every other season. But I admired them because they were relentless. Their ethos, their culture was phenomenal. Well, Sir Alex Ferguson used to say, Manchester United don't lose, we run out of time. And that's something that stuck with me a lot with lost market appraisals. I haven't lost it. I just ran out of time on that occasion, but I will follow it up and I will win them back and I will sell their house, or they will have a superior service from me, the agent they instructed, so that when they speak to people down the pub, when they speak, perhaps not with COVID, speak to family members, speak to work colleagues, and people say, oh, what was the process like? I wanted them to be a raving fan and have a remarkable experience with me. Something they would actually remark and say, do you know what, Simon Gates didn't sell my house, but my God, he worked his socks off to help me find my next home, or give me feedback on pictures, floor plan, marketing material, etc. I'd win loads of business from people who I didn't even sell a house to, because you're just trying to go above and beyond. And again, that art of a follow-up and thinking every person you deal with can have an impact on the rest of the business. Now, interestingly, the lost market appraisals, those 17 sales, they actually paid on average 22.5% more than what the average fee was for the office. So they'd experienced perhaps bad service, not had a result, and then realised, actually, I need to go speak to this agent. I get why they maybe charged that bit more. I get why their price wasn't as high. They're more realistic. So 22.5% higher, which was around about £1,000 per transaction. That's 17.5 grand. So all of a sudden, that lost market appraisal doesn't look like a failure to me. Actually, from a fee point of view, £17,500 better off. And that's all because of the art of a follow-up. Now, that might not be the direction Sam was perhaps thinking of me going with this, but that's what came to my head. I'm a big believer in, database, data bank, as Stephen Brown likes to say, absolute golden, point there, data bank. Lost market appraisals, that is money lying around on the table. You wouldn't leave £20, £50 notes lying around on the table at home. You pick them up, right? Imagine that time when you take your jeans out of the wardrobe and you go, oh, I've got 20 quid in there. How amazing does that feel? It's just like that, chasing up lost market appraisals and having that art of a follow-up. But rather than 20, £50 notes, you're looking at, depends what your average fee is, but call it 5 grand. You're looking at £5,000, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 times just lying around in your database. So you might be going out after all this new business out there. Go through your lost market appraisals. And if you don't have them registered as lost market appraisals, register them as lost market appraisals. You'll be amazed at how much business you can get out of them. Another little plug for home search. If you haven't already done it, go back through your lost market appraisals, send them a home search report and see what they think of it, and just give them some added value content. Quite a long video from me this evening, but I hope that's powerful. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier, because Liverpool are on TV tomorrow night and I want to watch that. But yeah, hope that all is value for you, and please do keep the comments, messages coming, and I'll get some more content out based on what the feedback is. But yeah, be back tomorrow evening. Peace.